You're getting texts.
Let's start the podcast.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Florida Time.
Welcome to Florida.
I'm Caitlin, your host.
I'm Justine, your other host.
Correct. Awesome. All right, team. So we're so happy to welcome you back to this third episode. Can you imagine? Lucky number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Third time's the charm.
Mm-hmm.
Today, if we're coming at you with a little special energy, it might be because we just saw the new Spider-Man, and I'm trying to muster up everything I've got.
We're trying to muster up all of the good energy that we have left.
It was such a good film. If you haven't seen it, we're not going to talk about it because we don't want to spoil it. We don't want to be those people. But
It just
oh my
makes
god!
you question like life.
But also, I felt really good after it. I felt like there's hope in the world, and it's starting with it's a brand new day.
It's a brand new day.
And then before that, I'll just talk about how I'm feeling. Also, we got a new blind box because apparently that's our new thing. Blind boxes from Disneyland. Look at the new member of our family. It's Winnie the Pooh in a frog costume.
I don't have mine. Mine's across the room. But yes.
That's Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh in a frog costume. And I also have an Ewok on my handbag.
Thrifted bag.
My thrifted bag. Anyway. How are you doing, Justine?
I'm good. Not gonna lie, sweating a little bit, but that's what happens when it's summer. In summer.
Nobody copyright us, okay?
Yeah, please,
It was
please.
such a bad singing job on my part. So
Are you ready to talk about hot people?
we're ready to talk about we're always ready to we're pretty much always doing that anyway. So we thought we'd bring it to you.
Let me just pull up my list.
Yeah, let's pull up our iPads. I have my handy dandy phone right here.
For those
Oh.
watching.
Wait, is that not such an interesting sound?
Ooh,
I've got my iPhone.
that's good. That's good.
I might start
That's
an
really
ASMR
good.
channel.
I really like that.
If you don't get ASMR, I'm sorry.
Me with
This is
my
not for you.
iPad.
Okay. So
Are you ready to talk about hot people? Because I'm ready to talk about hot
So we were thinking of topics to talk to you about today, and we were like, let's talk about something that we love to talk about, right? Let's get the viewers in on a day in the life, but also what's something that we can emotionally handle right now, and it would not be going too deep on anything. I'm just kidding. We do go deep. We go back and forth. We ebb and we flow.
What can we talk about post Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Brand new day.
And do you know what we were inspired by seeing Spider-Man Brand New Day? People that are gorgeous.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them in that program.
I figured we'd start off with like childhood crushes.
Cool.
More specifically, like including gay awakening crushes
Totally.
as well. Because for our viewers that don't know, I am a bisexual.
And I do identify as pansexual. For the viewers at home.
That was our queer community would be proud of that sip that you just took.
Thank you guys so much at home.
So without let me just knock my head into the mic.
Yeah, let's do that.
So without further ado, I can start.
Yeah, you start, please.
So I'll start with like my childhood crushes that were female. First on the list is Keira Knightley from Pirates of the Caribbean. I believe 2005 was the year it came out. And yeah, she had a really nice corset. And I was looking.
And you were at the age of 7, you were looking. Probably younger than that.
Yeah, it might have been 5. Might have been 5 or 6. But that's the thing though, is that because I was so young, I didn't understand that that's what it was. It was more like a fascination.
Yeah.
And I was just really fascinated
You were really enamored
with certain parts.
And it's great that you bring up certain parts. Is crazy. It's really important that you bring up Pirates of the Caribbean, because I think that was a lot of bisexual people's awakening.
Well, because they both were hot. Keira Knightley and Orlando Bloom.
And the viewers might even think Johnny Depp.
Yeah. I just feel like there was more intercourse.
Lasted oh God.
There was more discourse at the time about that couple, like Elizabeth and what's his name in the movie? Will.
I almost said Will Smith.
I think because she goes, Will, where's Will?
Wait, no, why can't I remember his last name? That's really gonna irritate me.
His character's last name? Or the actor's last name? You don't have to know the character's
Orlando
last
Bloom?
name. I don't know the character's last name.
I know, but that's gonna... Because I feel like...
We have to
Anyway,
know.
so you keep talking and I'm gonna look this up.
So yeah, Keira Knightley's number one. Insert picture here.
Okay, you're gonna send me that picture. I love that.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
Turner. See, that was gonna irritate me.
Oh yeah, no, I do remember them saying his last name a lot.
Oh, okay, that was not good. That was
Mr. Turner.
Correct. Exactly.
The sassy, like, white soldier guy.
Exactly.
Next on the list is Shigo from Kim Possible.
Okay.
Ding 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 ding.
Totally. Your ringtone.
Basic average girl,
and I'm here to save the world.
You can't stop me cause I'm Kim Possible.
And there's nothing I can't do.
I was obsessed with that show, and I was obsessed with Kim Possible, and then yeah, it was like a fascination with Shigo, because again, like, I was a young kid, but like I later figured out what the fascination was.
I think everybody liked Shigo because she was also a little mean, and that was sort of fun to see, like, a female character in, like, a mean and dominant way that was like, you're an idiot, Dr. Dragon.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take over the ship now.
Yeah.
I'm leading the charge.
It was hot.
And totally. Along those lines, do you remember American Dragon Jake Long?
Yes.
So I was obsessed with American Dragon Jake Long, as well as Rose, the Hunts girl from American Dragon Jake Long.
She was blonde, right?
She was blonde, but she was like the one who was like nice girl, but actually ended up being evil.
Oh.
Do you remember?
No.
Do you remember the episode where...
Do you remember from 17 years ago, the episode of Jake Long?
No, because here's the thing. If I said remember from SpongeBob, you'd remember. And that was from, like...
Well, that's because I, like, rewatched SpongeBob multiple times throughout my life with my family, and it was, like, an inside joke with, like, my cousins and I.
Cool. So that was my American Dragon Jake Long, my SpongeBob. No, but I loved them. So they were both just, like... when that show would come on and I was a kid, I'd be, like... I'd be like revved up and ready to go.
Whoa.
No, not like that.
I will also add to the list equally Velma and Daphne from the live action Scooby-Doo. I have a pin of Velma in her leather red onesie on my work bag.
I like calling it a onesie and not a bodysuit.
Oh, yeah. Because it was a bodysuit. But yeah,
that's true.
That was, it was just like, why did they make that so sexual for a kid's movie? Like, do you remember what she said? She goes, "Who's your mommy?" And then she walks down the stairs and like squeaks in her leather suit. And
everybody's like, "What's going on here?" What's going on here? No. I think that was a lot of children's programming that was like I remember watching stuff and my dad would be hooting and hollering from the other room because he'd be like, "That's an adult joke," and it would be like a children's show. Mm-hmm. And so I think that there's like something to be said about that.
And what is it? What is?
I don't know what's to be said about that, but there's something to be said about that. I don't know who's gonna say it. But something needs to be said.
Someone needs to say something. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I remember I would like cry when that song came on. I thought it was like the most like emo song. Like Oh my God. I just had a flashback. When I was in high school, I auditioned for the musical and I sang that song.
Oh my God, can you do a little bit for us right now in all earnest?
No, because when I did it, my like voice cracked. And I remember I died a little on the inside, and then I never sang in public again.
You in front of the theater
Me in front
teacher.
of Meredith.
Full names on this. Are we doing that? No names, but yeah, I know.
You know exactly who I'm talking about, though, right?
The student?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to bleep that.
And our drama teacher and...
Which was already intimidating enough.
Yeah, it was really intimidating. It was like 4 or 5 people.
That's a lot. Being in front of your peers? No, you could not get me to sing in front of my peers. This is not gonna happen. I
was in choir and I like sang in front of my peers in middle school. That was traumatizing enough.
Yeah. I remember my friends were in choir in middle school and I literally like they wanted to go to do like the Disney trip and I was like, that's not even worth it. Like I can't even muster up like to even go on like the Disney trip. I couldn't even like lip sync it, dude, because I couldn't fathom singing in front of other people. Like it was really distressing.
I feel like there's people like us, and then I feel like there's people who are like, they just start singing in public, and then they're like waiting for the compliment.
They're like, so how'd I do?
And then someone says like, wow, you're a really good singer. And they just like eat it up.
Like, I think we can all sing.
And they're like, oh, really? And it's like, oh my God, stop.
That's every theater kid, and they know that, so I'm allowed to say that.
We're theater kids, if you can't tell.
Yep. I was in tech theater. Actually, I was in performance theater, performing arts. Like, I did performances until 8th grade. And then the shame seeped in, and I was like... And now it's seeped out, so don't worry about that. I think a really... on that note, a really important... crush for me was Mandy Moore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Especially the Princess Diaries era. She was the bully.
She was? Why do I not remember that?
The photo. And also the brother from Princess Diaries. He fixes cars, he plays guitars, and he can sing.
Oh, yeah. Do
you remember Michael Moskowitz?
Sure.
Okay, this shows you I've watched a lot of these.
Well, like, here's the thing. A lot of this stuff I haven't watched since, like, when it came out. So, like, I'm not...
That's you haven't seen Princess Diaries since it came out?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, Oh my God, it is her. She has blonde hair.
Yeah.
I think that's why I didn't clock that was her, because I picture her as like brunette Tangled.
Totally.
You know?
Okay. No, Mandy Moore's done a few projects before Tangled, but like they were really important. Okay. No stimming that. But that was pretty big. And then the brother of Lily Moskowitz, who... I will say is autistic, and that's just out there, and everybody knows that. But her social skills were something to be questioned.
Like, I remember the characters, but I can't rattle off their names like you can.
It's because I've watched it recently. Gubda. This is Gubda. Anyway.
The princess is coming.
The queen is here.
The queen is here. Oh, yeah. The queen is here.
The queen is here. You next. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, let me just pull up my
iPad.
My list.
Also, I'm allowed to save when people are on the spectrum because I'm also on it, okay?
Yeah, same. If you couldn't tell, if you really couldn't tell. I guess we'll continue with my list. Don't look at my list.
I want to see your list.
Don't look at my list.
Sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm at the edge of my seat.
Next on the list is Megan Fox from Transformers.
Oh, okay. So this is so funny because I saw somebody recently talk about this. Megan, because guys will ask like lesbians like what their version of Megan Fox in like Transformers is, and they go, Megan Fox in Transformers. No.
There was just something about like I'll forever remember the scene where she like lifts up the hood of the car and she's like looking in it, because I remember watching it with like male family members and them being like, oh wow, oh Justine, I bet you're really uncomfortable right now, and in my head I'm like, I'm sad actually.
You're like, I'm enjoying this probably more than you.
Well, because I think at first it was like, should I be uncomfortable? Because I'm having a great time.
Because you're like, I'm not though. Also, Megan Fox in Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen.
Yes.
That was the one.
Mm-hmm. I also have Jessie McCartney, for those girls who get it, for those girls who know. Jessie McCartney was like the Justin Bieber before Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is also on this list because I was obsessed with Justin Bieber. He was my first concert.
And she did have a cardboard cutout of JB, by the way.
Actually, that wasn't me. That was my cousin.
She does have a profile picture of herself with the cardboard cutout hugging it from the back.
There's a famous picture of me with that cardboard cutout of Justin Bieber in my cousin's room, and I'm like lingering behind it with like an evil look in my eye. And yeah, when someone says, "Are you a Justin Bieber fan?" I just pull up that picture, and you know what? I'll grace your guys' eyes with the picture right here. So there you go.
My cardboard cutouts that I had were Louis Tomlinson and Niall Horan. Very important.
I feel like, I know we already talked about One Direction. I feel like we need to have another episode about One Direction.
We could have an entire episode about One Direction.
We could have a whole season.
Another episode.
A whole 10 episodes about One Direction.
And we might do that. So just keep your eyes peeled, okay?
Yeah, be ready for that. And then I'll finish off with, in terms of like childhood crushes, this is a deep cut. For those who have seen Hocus Pocus, do you remember the ghost boy who turns into the cat, Thackeray Binks? I was obsessed with that boy.
Not with Thackeray.
Thackeray Binks
was
my man.
It was me, yeah.
my man. Thackeray Binks.
When his sister was all, come with me, Thackeray, at the end, you were like, pause off.
I cried when he was the cat and then the cat died. I cried. Sorry for the spoiler for those who haven't seen Hocus Pocus
from the 90s.
From the 90s. Catch up. Mustard. Relish. Mayonnaise.
Oh god, you're good.
But yeah, Thackeray Binks, I don't know why he had a death grip on me. And then I recently looked up a picture of him, aka 10 minutes ago, and I was like, damn, that's what he looks like. Like, I remember him being so much hotter when I was a kid.
That's so funny.
And I look at that now and like what he looks like as an adult, and I'm just like, this is not a hot person.
Oh, poor Thackeray.
So I'm sorry, Thackeray. I'm sorry.
Thax.
I do love your storyline, though.
Yeah, we love you, Thackeray. Love you, Thax.
We're Team Binks.
Team Binksy. But every childhood crush also was Sandlot. Oh God, I just remembered this. What's his name from Sandlot?
Benny?
Yes. Because he was my profile picture on iChat.
On iChat?
Do you remember iChat?
Yeah.
This was 2009, 2010. The way you're all. 2010 iChat, my profile was Benjamin. His name being Benjamin Franklin is actually...
Is that his character's name?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Benjamin Franklin.
No, Benny the Jet. Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Benjamin Franklin Rodriguez.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
He should be on our $100 bill, honestly.
Absolutely.
I remember.
Oh, but that was like the way that kid had a chokehold on every single
I'll
person.
also go along the same vein of that similar time frame. Josh Hutcherson.
Oh yeah.
In like
Bridge to
Terabithia and
saddest movie I've ever seen.
Was it like Doghouse or something? He was in a firehouse.
A Hotel for Dogs? No, I think he was somebody else.
Maybe that was No, it was like the one where
sorry.
This is suction. It was the one where it was like he lived in like the firehouse with other firefighters, and then the dog like saved him from the fire at the end. God, I thought it was called like Doghouse or Firehouse or Firefighter Josh Hutcherson.
Who was the kid in this? Oh, I'm thinking of Justin Russo. No. Max Russo.
Oh, Max Russo. Yeah, he was in Hotel for Dogs. No. Google.
This is just going to be us Googling stuff for 45 minutes.
Like, I think it was called like Firehouse or something. Right?
Oh my God. Josh Hutcherson from Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Oh my God.
Who remembers that?
Oh yeah, he was in RV.
Oh my God, RV. That movie was traumatizing. Firehouse Dog.
Firehouse Dog. I used enough of the words.
Miracle Dogs? He had a whole dog era.
Him and dogs, honestly.
Him and just like cute dogs.
They knew he was a cute kid and they just kept putting him
They're
in
like,
stuff.
and you need a dog. Okay, so who we've got here? American
Are we
Dragon,
now on to the point of doing current adult crushes?
No, I haven't even finished my childhood ones.
Okay.
I'm just going to run through them, okay?
Okay.
I've got Ashley Tisdale, but specifically from Picture This.
Okay.
Do you remember that movie? I had it on DVD, and it's hot pink. Picture This was with Drew Seeley, I think it was.
Oh, I know who Drew Seeley is.
Totally. Picture This, though, was like where she finally gets a phone, and her dad's like super controlling, and she wants to go to a party, and she gets this insane dress. Like the whole thing is like this ploy to get to this party, right? So she needs the outfit, but how's she gonna pay for the outfit? She has to perform live and do this whole the hijinks that ensues is so fabulous, and I watched it so many times.
I probably watched
very meaningful to me. Oh my God. Picture This, Ashley Tisdale. Oh my God.
2005?
No. 2008. Like, this movie changed the course of my life.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, as if you're going to be able to see that.
Okay, who else is on your list?
We've got Brenda Song. That was big.
In,
Sweet Life, but also in Homecoming Warrior.
Wendy Wu, Warrior.
Homecoming Warrior. When she was literally karate chopping those, not ceramic sculptures. The warrior.
The mannequins? Were they mannequins? I don't know. She was chopping something.
They weren't ceramic, but they were the warriors that were like made of stone, and then they came to life or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, Wendy Wu, and then Coco Jones from Let It Shine. That came out when we were like in 8th grade. If you remember that Disney Channel original movie. If you haven't realized, I love Disney Channel original movies, and that's what we have to work with.
If you need someone who knows all the lore on all of the Disney Channel original movies, it's this gal. Because I feel like I love Disney and Disney Channel, and I know quite a bit. You know way more than me.
It's because I've also watched them all like growing up, but throughout college, throughout high school, throughout my life, like I go back to Brink often. Brink was another one. There were multiple people on that show that I was like, they can all get it, so to speak.
God, the suction gets.
Sorry, the suction. Zayn from H2O.
It was like from One Direction.
Oh, from One Direction.
Zayn from H2O.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I remember that one.
Oh my God.
You can tell Spider-Man really
took it out of us, dude. I feel like my energy's at half mast, but it's fine. No, because he was like he was like evil, but then he turned good for Ricky. Don't you remember? Oh, I cannot believe this is not triggering your memory.
No, I don't like that. I don't like the way he looks.
Okay, fine.
Give me the creeps.
Fine.
Who else you got?
That's who I've got. I also got Eliza Dushka. That cannot be how you say her name.
Don't think that's correct.
I'm sweating. I actually didn't look up how to say her name prior to this because I only knew her as her character from Bring It On, but I loved her growing up. I'm so sorry, Dushka. I don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. And Kat Dennings. Those were on my list. Okay.
Are you ready for our current adult celebrity crushes?
I'm going to be frank with you. I couldn't even think of one celebrity crush. Man. No, totally. I literally was having so much. Like, I was trying to pull people out of the woodwork and I couldn't.
Okay. I have...
Let's just go back and forth. That's easier.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So I have...
the iPad going.
So I have Oscar Isaac on my list. From Moon Knight and Star Wars.
Moon Knight? I need everybody to lock into Moon Knight. Okay.
There are some edits that people have put together of Moon Knight where I stayed up late watching them multiple times.
I just absolutely feel that. But to add to that, I think Moon Knight is slept on. But I also think Finn and Oscar are slept on.
Yeah.
And that's really my truth.
I feel like it's like...
I mean, Oscar even said that they could be like together in the Star Wars universe.
Oh, really?
Because they were like best friends, but they were like closer than that.
I didn't...
That's a whole lore to unpack there that I do unpack. I love that you started with Oscar Isaac. That's such a good start.
Yeah, because...
You're all, that's a fine group of recruits.
Every time I go on the Star Wars ride, Rise of the Resistance at Disneyland, and his little face pops up and he goes, "The engines are ready and hot." I'm like, they gave you those lines on purpose, my dude. And you're delivering.
And he literally goes, "That's a fine looking group of recruits." I'm like, you didn't need to say it like that, but you did.
But he did, and I'm glad that he did.
And everybody, every time, it doesn't matter how many times you go on that ride, it's like,
it's hot every time. It's pure skill for someone to say the same thing hundreds of times and it be hot every last
one of the times.
Every single time.
Totally.
Hot and bothered every time I ride that ride. That is why I ride that ride. We also have Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
He gets me and I get him
and I get him more importantly.
And it's just, I don't know. I almost feel like such a connection towards him where I'm like, I feel like I've known you like in a past life or like I have such a connection to him where like I just want to be his friend, you know, like I just want to grab coffee and like joke around with him, you know.
I love
he just seems so cool and like down to earth, and he like cares a lot about other people and all of the projects that he does, and he's so fucking talented. I think if I met Andrew Garfield, I'd probably
combust.
I'd probably just get into like
fetal position,
in like corpse pose, like in yoga,
shavasana,
and just stare at the ceiling.
He'd be like, "Hi," and you'd be like, "I'm going to shavasana." Wake me up in 5. No, that's so real. That is my Sebastian Stan. Sebastian Stan, I do think the second that my eyes laid upon him, like there was something that clicked in my brain that's never, like there's something that gripped and I've never been able to ungrip. I have seen everything that he's ever done, and like there's been episodes of shows, like I remember like Once Upon a Time, I was never into that show. I'm gonna be frank with you, sorry. I would seek out the episodes that he was in. I watched this show called Political Animals that wasn't even that big, and I watched the entire thing because he was homosexual in that show. Like I there's no limit to Sebastian Stan, and that's how I feel. And it's been like that since like Gossip Girl. I watched him in Gossip Girl growing up, and like, yeah.
I remember when you dressed up as Bucky Barnes for like either Halloween or Spirit Week in high school.
Oh yeah, and Captain America. Both. Oh gosh, God, that was big for me.
Yeah, us in high school, like thirsting for people was quite a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely. It was crazy, dude, because we also went to a all-girls school, so we had the freedom to be weird and to like just talk about what we wanted to talk about all the time. So I think that played a part into it, where it wasn't like people were like, God, you're so weird, because us talking about Supernatural every single day, like we would have been bullied. And we weren't.
Yeah. I feel like honorable mentions should be Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles.
Yeah.
For sure.
They're in there. They're still in there. My mom made the funniest joke. Shout out, Mom. You're going to watch this. But like a few years back, I was like, can you believe Supernatural is still going? And she goes, are they still fine? And I go, well, yeah. And she goes, well, there it is. That's why. Because when they stop being fine, then the show will stop. But I guess, or they get bored. But it's been like 30 seasons. Oh my God. No, I'm just kidding. But like, that's so, she was so real for that.
No, yeah, she clocked them.
She clocked it. She said, are they still fine?
And the answer is yes.
She said, are they still fine? Answer is yes. The CW will continue to push.
I'll also mention, I have a few more adult crushes.
Let's go.
You ready?
I'm buckled up.
Billie Eilish.
Okay. Totally.
This one's for you, Billie. You're a very fine specimen, and you got it going on, girl. And I would like to at least be your friend. Because
this one's for Billie.
This one's for you, Billie.
Billie, come to the front.
Billie, will all the Billies in the house please stand up? Please stand up.
It's about to get really white in here.
I'm ruining my sales pitch. I think the fun, the jokes that we could have, because I feel like you're a funny gal, and I feel like you like to be weird just like us. Okay?
Totally true.
And I could do bits, and we could have funny little moments, and all I'm asking for is one afternoon of your time. And let me change your mind. Vote for me.
Literally in tears, bro. Vote for me. My weekend with Billie. Oh my God.
Afternoon with
my
Billie.
Afternoon. My 2 hours.
Because she's not going to have time to give me the whole weekend.
Oh my God. Could you imagine?
I'm lucky if I get an hour. That girl's busy.
She's got things to attend to.
She's busy strutting her stuff and making bops and making me cry.
She's busy working on making me cry. Totally.
I've never had someone like make me cry so easily and get bricked up so easily.
And that's fair. And I think that should be studied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just like God did a really good job with her. God did a really good job.
God said, let me take some extra time.
Yeah.
I got a few more minutes to spare.
And the talent. Don't even get me started on the talent that she has. Let alone like how much of a cool human she is.
Yeah.
And how hot she is.
How much she cares for the environment and like matters.
She's so talented at making music and making music that is completely different than what we've heard before. Mm-hmm. And she's like breaking gender norms and like helping the environment. And God, hear my plea. Hear my plea, Billie. I feel like we could really crack on.
Can I pull you for a chat, Billie?
Can I pull you for a chat?
Billie, can I pull you for a chat?
You know what I mean?
That's me with Haley Steinfeld. I have always loved Haley Steinfeld. Are you joking me? I think Edge of 17 was one of my favorite movies of all time. and just who she is. I think Hawkeye is so slept on to the point where
he's a hot guy.
My ear canal. Well, I'm talking about Hawkeye.
No, you said it right.
Totally. But that show has changed my life, and I think about it every single day. And then in that same vein, like,
let me call the cat over.
In the same vein, Florence Pugh, and then them together on that show. I actually don't have any words. Cooper has a plea. Cooper had words for Billy. I'm stunned into silence. I just love them so much. Like, I feel like me and Florence would be besties, bro. I don't know what it is. I just know it in my heart because I think she's goofy. I think she's fun. I think she's not too serious, but also is like really emotionally intelligent. You know, just like me.
Oh yeah.
But I think like. Florence, this is my plea. With all that time you've got. Hear my plea. Yeah, so that would be one for me.
Can I? I have two last ones to talk about.
Let's go.
Is that cool? My last two are a bit unique-y. My first one.
These better be really unique and not like.
I feel like. For people who are like in the mainstream, I guess, like, I don't know. When I think of mainstream, I think of like white people that shop at Vineyard Vines. So
I love it.
If if you feel like you fit into that, these probably aren't for you. My first one is Angela from Smosh.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what she looks like.
Yes, I do.
You do? With like the short brown hair?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. She's just so funny. Like, she doesn't even have to try. She's just funny. And she, like, brings so much energy to the room. And, like, I don't know. I just get such an intuitive feeling that she's a good bean. You know? Like, she's a good person. And, like... she just, she's so free with, like, how she expresses herself. Her characters are so funny. Here's my other plea. Angela from Smosh, we should hang. Because at least we could do some improv together. And I think that would be worth your while.
I love this. This is Cooper shooting her shot.
Shooting all of my shots.
Every shot she has is being shot.
I don't have any shots left. It's not shot o'clock anymore.
Not shot o'clock. Speaking of shot o'clock, I have before you get into your last one, I have some basketball players I'd like to bring to the front. Yeah. There's a lot. Gabby Williams, I'm talking about you. My crush for years has been Emily Anxler. Yeah. Everybody's now getting on that now that she's...
I hope you're putting, like, images here the whole time.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to edit this, bro. Okay. I will have to be, because could you imagine?
Otherwise, it's just going to be my hand like this the whole time.
That would be so good. Give the people what they want. But Emily Anxler, like, that's my For You page, just so you know. Georgia Amor, also my For You page. Arike, like, don't even get me started, bro. I think that people get really up on the Paige Beckers, and I get that. But we're not talking about Georgia Amor as much as we should be. We're not talking, like, she's funny, bro. She's a goofy gal, and she's got a little accent on her. I think we're not talking about Emily Anxler enough. I think she's dope. And I think we're not talking about Arike or Gabby Williams enough. And that's the hill that I'm on right now, since you said shooting.
We gotta shoot our shot. Like, what's the point if we're not shooting our shot?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of Emily Anxler, I won't lie. I think that she has, like, a very dominant energy. And I think that that's awesome. But I'm like, I'm so scared.
my last honorable mention is RM from BTS. And here's the thing.
I don't think this is niche.
I don't think it's niche. But
considering they're the biggest boy band in the world right now.
It feels niche for me considering my upbringing. And, like, it's just not something that was, like, in the circles of, like, things that my parents had me watch and, like, my friends at school would talk about. Like, it was just... So then I became an adult and I went on the internet. And
you took matters into your own hands.
And I took matters into my own hands and I watched some edits and yeah, there's some good stuff on there.
Some good stuff on the internet.
Here's why I love RM from BTS. He is super intelligent. I think low-key he has an IQ of like 148. Which is
I'm gonna be frank, I couldn't even tell you what an IQ high is.
I want to say anything higher than like 110 or 120 is like above average intelligence.
Oh wow,
something like that.
Cool.
Because I tried to take an IQ test. It was like very informal. It was like memorize the patterns of these shapes, and I was like, how does this test my IQ? But
like, is this legit?
It gave me an IQ of 132. So,
okay. So I just need to beat 132.
So I'll take it. But I love him because he's very intelligent and he uses his time very wisely outside of, like making music and doing stuff for the band because he, like, I don't know, he just cares and wants to make a difference in the world, and he's like spoken at very important events and like advocated for his culture. He even has like an exhibit in SF MoMA, which I would like to see. Don't know how I'm gonna afford that, but we'll figure that out later. And then there's like an interview of him from recently that I just think about all the time, where he kind of just, I think I've talked to you about this before.
The Rolling Stones one?
Yeah, where like he was just kind of talking about life, and he was saying, like, do I want to die? No. I've learned that life is fun, life is good, and, like,
it's worth living.
It's worth living. And, like, I know that he's struggled a lot with mental health, and, like, same here. So it's just for someone to be so vulnerable about that, and I don't know, it gives a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel,
Yeah. I think that's wonderful.
And then he's also really hot.
It's light at the end of the tunnel, and I was my mental health has been super bad, and he's so fine, dude.
God.
But like the jugs, you need both of those.
I need
the
both.
jugs,
I want to talk to him about the meaning of life, and I want to bounce on it.
Oh, love that.
I need both.
The balance.
Because, like, have you seen, like, his muscles? Like, pictures of his muscles?
Well, you've shown me a whole lot of edits.
Yeah. So the answer's yes, because I've showed them to you.
The answer's yes, and that's been my For You page, too, because after I watched so many videos of him... Oh, my God.
Yeah, I've kind of infiltrated your For You page. Sorry, not sorry. But, yeah. I doubt that he's listening, but RM, if you're also listening, here is me shooting my shot as well. We should grab coffee because we're two hot, smart people, and I think we could have good conversation.
Oh, I love that.
And that's all I'm saying. Oh. That's all I gotta say. And I would make you laugh because I'm funny. I'm a funny gal. So
see, I love that. I believe that. I know that to be true.
And I started learning Korean on Duolingo just for fun.
I love that. He would be lucky to get coffee with you.
That's what I'm saying. That's just
RM. She recently got me into Cordis. Is that it?
Yeah. Oh.
Cordis
is so good.
I'm not like anywhere like I'm not like, oh, they're so fine, whatever. I just really like their music. That's it.
Watch me go.
Passion.
Yeah. Oh, there's just like a couple songs of theirs where my ass is clapping when they're on.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, dude, I don't know what it is. It's like gritty or something that I really like.
Yeah, you like the grit.
I do like the grit of it.
Do you have any other last like
Yeah, well, I need to
gritty?
end with a couple that are worth mentioning.
Do they hit the gritty?
They might hit the gritty. No, I don't think that these candidates are hitting the gritty. They could be hitting the gritty. These last few candidates are Nadine from Heated Rivalry.
Sorry, I have a classmate with that name. I got so confused.
Do you remember Scott?
Which one is Nadine from Heated Rivalry?
Scott and Kit. Do you remember the 3rd episode? Okay. Do you remember there was like the non-Hudson and non-Connor episode?
Yeah.
So the guy who was at the juice, who works at the juice place.
Yeah, the other gay couple. Yeah.
Yep. His there was like Scott, who was like obviously the hockey player, and then the smoothie guy.
Yeah.
So the yeah, smoothie guy best friend that was like at the bar, and they were like talking to each other.
What did she like sit next to him at the hockey game?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
that's
I think
Nadine.
I remember her. Yeah.
Love her. I'm obsessed with her. Like
she had such a small part. I can't believe she has like this lasting of a memory on your
Oh, yeah. It was really impactful for me. But I follow her on Insta too.
Oh,
and she's just so funny. She's so amazing. She's so perfect in every single way. I'm obsessed with her, as well as Rose Landry. Sophie is just, I'm obsessed. Obviously, everybody is. She was in Yellow Jackets as well. But obviously, we need to end cap on Hudson Williams and Connor Story, because we just need to end there. And that's just what's happening, because it's my top of mind, because they're filming the season right now. And I need everybody to just relax, because as somebody who watched the books first and then watched the show,
as someone who watched books,
I watched the words across the pages.
I stared at the books.
I didn't read them.
I just stared at the cover.
But I looked at them for a long time. I need everybody to just relax, okay? That's what I need, because they're perfect in every single way, and it's just... That's all that I have. I literally can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about it.
You're like about to end the pod right here.
Well, I can't talk about it because I've watched I'm not even exaggerating, you guys. Like, I'm not exaggerating, and I know that you know that I'm not, but viewers at home might not know. I watch different edits to the same footage every single day since November 25th or 6th.
That's true.
Not missing a day.
Yeah.
Aaron, whom I send the edits to, can vouch for this. If you look back at my Instagram, TikTok, we are messaging each other every single day, and it's the same interviews. It's the same, because there's not like that much current content. It's the same interviews. It's the same clips from the show. It's the same garbage.
Are you dissecting the content, or are you just like smothering yourself with it?
It's both. It's all of it, dude.
Because I feel like there's a difference between like, oh, can I find like a different nugget of something from this interview, or maybe you're just like staring at his nips or something.
I couldn't possibly get any more out of the interviews. I read them. I've read the interviews and I've watched the books. I've watched the interviews so many times at this point. I could recite them to you by memory, and I don't think there's anything more I could get out of it. So at this point, I'm just smothering myself with it, I guess would be a good way to put it.
All in. Go all in.
It's all in, and I've got nothing else to give. It's like, it's not going away. Like the feeling, like, you know, when you're like, by January, everybody was like, oh, that was so awesome. By March, people were like, wow, I'm really still loving this show. It's August, and I don't feel any different. I feel like it just came out, and they just came out with the interviews, and I'm still watching them all, like, smiling ear to ear, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you put a tote bag of, like, a heated rivalry tote bag near, like, the front of our door, and you like touch it every time you come home.
I did do that. Yeah. It's everywhere.
You know what? Respect.
It's everywhere.
It's like it's like you rub it for good luck, you know?
Of course. Well, you have to. And I've got Shane Hollander on my side of the fridge.
And I do have a sticker of Ilya that I'll put up there, and then we'll have the duality of man on our refrigerator.
The two genders. But as somebody who's taken all of the books down in a biblical way, I'm so excited for Role Model, and I'm so excited for The Long Game. And I know you've heard people talk about it, but I feel like I almost started crying today thinking about scenes from The Long Game that are going to play out.
I think, like, I'm scared for what the next season's going to bring, because you know, and you're scared, so I'm scared. So I'm like...
Well, I want you to read it first.
I will.
Or I'll just read it aloud to you while you're going to sleep.
Do you ever, like, want to be a book talk girly, but you hate reading? That's me. Like, it takes a lot of effort for me to read and to read correctly, because I have dyslexia, and therefore book talk is hard for me to get into.
I will let you know I also am dyslexic. It just means I read slower. I love the content. I can't get enough.
I don't know. For me, I just need something a little deeper and darker.
If you call The Long Game not deep, I will end the pod. I
haven't read it yet, so I
will end it.
No, I'm thinking more of like those like very classic cheesy heteronormative,
which I also love,
rom-com books. Yeah, I don't read those.
Shoot.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know who would read those. It's so crazy. So weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know who would purchase multiple.
No, that's insane. Especially romantasy.
Romantasy's different. Okay. Don't get me started. We gotta have a whole episode on books.
I agree with you on that. We will. Oh, we do, because I almost talked about it just now. Well, okay, so that's kind of the conclusion of these people. Do we have more? We have more niches. We'll be able to just like sprinkle them throughout the pod as well, because honest to God, I have so many that I didn't mention, but my brain is fried due to it being a brand new day. And
brand new day in my brain.
Brand new day, new phone who dis. Like, my brain is recalibrating hard. So maybe you've noticed that. My energy is like, oh, please help.
But yeah, those are some of our hot people that we really enjoy.
Our personal hot people.
Hot people, if you're listening,
come to the front.
Watching, just slide into our DMs. We won't mind.
Unless you say
they're
something
there.
Odd. Slide into. Oh, my mom quote of the day. She texted me yesterday. She goes, "Wait, I have to tell you this. This is so funny, Mom. This is for you." What did she say? She said the funniest thing, bro. BT, this is her. This is her at 12 at noon on a Tuesday. She goes, "BTW, I hate the phrase slide into your DMs. There will be no sliding. Like sliders, nope." And that is my mom, and we text like that all the time. Like, we do not like sliding.
That was just random. She just randomly.
Well, it probably like something came up in her life that was like.
No, but like that wasn't the conversation.
Nope.
Before.
Nope.
I love that.
Because we like to text each other like things that are not acceptable, like words especially. We have a long list of words that are not acceptable, and slide is one of them. Like, we don't need to be slide.
I might.
Totally.
And you know what? Let's end it there.
Totally.
Because I'm tired.
I'm totally
so tired.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you really, really enjoyed this moment that we've given you today.
We'll probably have another episode where we talk about hot people, or we just dive more into the hot people that we've already talked about. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll probably have an episode on some of these hot people, because it's super important to us to talk about it, to just like bust open like what we can be unpacking.
I need to bust open immediately.
We should have a video where we watch edits and stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna end with an audio from an edit.
Oh, okay. Of course, it's The Weeknd.
And it would be a Jessica Shepard edit. So shout out WNBA. On that note, hopefully that's not copywritten.
Thanks for listening and watching.
Thank you so much. We love you so much.
This has been Floor Time.
I've been Kaylin.
And I've been Justine. And we'll see you next time.
Woo!
Bye.